Oh, let me move this. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are working on organizing a closet and we're turning it into a pantry slash craft closet. I'm doing this video because you guys on Instagram asked me to, and I wanted to just share this process with you, and honestly I have no idea where it's going. This stack of things behind me is things that we actually pulled from our garage that hasn't been touched for like a year. All of this stuff is just my things, my craft stuff, random like old decorations, some random party supplies. It's just a whole bunch of junk that I need to go through. All or most of this will end up going into that closet as part of the craft section. So before pulling everything out of the closet, which is an absolute disaster, things have just been piled in that closet for a year. There is absolutely no organization. There has never been organization in that closet. It's just been a place that we put things, and slowly but surely I've been throwing craft stuff in there. I've been throwing extra stuff from like the kitchen, like a pantry, and now it's just this absolute disaster and it really needs to be cleaned and organized. So before anything, I'm gonna start rummaging through everything that is behind me, and then I'll start pulling everything out of the closet and figuring out how I wanna put everything back in. My husband is awesome and he actually got me a label maker for our anniversary, so super excited to be labeling some things possibly today. This project may have to roll over into tomorrow, maybe multiple days, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna start doing things one at a time. My son is napping, my husband's working outside, and so time is limited. But if you guys want to see more of these cleaning organization type videos, you have to let me know in the comments, because I actually was gonna steer away from doing these videos until I asked you on Instagram and you told me yes, that you do want them. And so please let me know in the comments if you would like to continue seeing more videos like this, and if you do, give me some suggestions and ideas of things that you need inspiration on. I really want to produce videos for you. Anyway, let's just do this. I pretty much have now gone through the entire tote and have pulled everything out, and behind me you're gonna find everything you can think of. I have tape and glue and yarn. Honestly, I bought a whole bunch of yarn and knitting needles, is that what they're called? These things, and had this just like, I'm gonna learn to knit. And I tried once and got super frustrated and never tried again, and that was probably back in 2016, and it's 2020. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna be organizing yet, but I did buy these plastic containers that I haven't even opened out of the box. So I thought right now we together could open that box, and then I'm gonna start pulling everything out of the closet and, you know, creating little containers for those and so on and so forth. I did, you know, purchase these containers specifically to organize these crafts. You don't have to do that. I have been using coffee containers. Let me show you. I think this is like an old Aldi's coffee container, and I literally stripped off the paper as best I could and just wrote stamps and ink. See? Look at this. Scissors. That's where I store my scissors. Let's get this open. Oh, these are perfect. These are gonna be such great craft bins. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. These could also be used as sensory bins too. So I thought, how many came in here? 12. Okay, I thought it was like 10 or 12. Okay, so these are the containers I got. They're just like the simple plain oak containers here, but these are gonna be perfect. So let's go ahead and move my stamps into this, just so we can kind of see how everything plays out. Like this is, like, obviously for me, it's like upscale in comparison to using coffee containers, but there's really nothing wrong with just using what you got. And I still to this day actually save every single one of our coffee containers. So now all of my stamps and stuff are in this cute little bin, and this is gonna be so much better. And now I do have the label maker, but I'm gonna wait until like the very end before I do that. Maybe I can do that tonight or even tomorrow and start labeling all of the bins that I create. But until I know exactly how I want all the bins, I don't wanna start making labels. But like that's gonna be so nice because then I'll tear this sticker off and then it'll just say stamps and ink. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, so one down, a lot more to go. I don't know about you guys, but it's getting harder and harder for me to stand up the older I get. Anyway, so I'm gonna start clearing out some of the stuff in the closet because at this point, all of this stuff now has like a little home. So I think my son is waking up. I hear him tossing and turning, so I guess I'm gonna have to put pause on all of this, which sucks. I think I have something in my eye. I don't know, I guess either continue later today when my husband's done with his outside stuff, or put it off till tomorrow. I hate to do that though, because it's a disaster in here, but we're making progress, so high five. Just kidding. I was about ready to like pack up some of this stuff and go get my son, and he's asleep. So he was just moving around because he's human and he does that. Anyway, where's my other stick? Come on in, husband. I told him that you're working outside. I'm making progress. Look at all these bins.
Oh man.
Doesn't it look nice?
Super.
These are all hole punches. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just like carry all of this stuff out that way and then start working on like organizing the pantry type items. And by the way, this is like our bedroom is where we are right now. I'll show you. Bedroom, there's my office. This is Taylor's side, and as you can kind of tell, we haven't really figured this side of the room out yet, and it's been my workspace in getting this done. So I'm gonna carry all this stuff out. You wanna help? Okay, so pretty much I just moved all of the stuff in our entryway. Closet's right there. Ollie is still sound asleep. Look how cute he is. Right there, can you see? I don't know if you can see because of all the glaring, but He's adorable and sleeping. When you're organizing something, be prepared that it's gonna be like the tornado effect. It's just gonna like destroy everything. It's gonna look like a tornado went through your house, but it will be worth it if you just keep pushing forward. So I'm gonna pull everything out of there, and I'm sure there's stuff in there that needs just thrown away. I have this big thing right here is full of medicine. I need to go through that. I have been considering just putting that underneath the sink in this bathroom. It's like our main guest bathroom, whatever. I stocked up on a lot of cereal and stuff and pasta. So my husband actually got me these new, oh, they're right here. My husband got me these new like cereal storage containers or whatever, and so I'm gonna be putting cereal in those today as well. Lots of stuff to do, but we'll get there. Don't worry, guys. Oh, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna start pulling stuff out. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so the closet's empty. I am going to sweep it out in the bottom because there's a lot of dog hair that's flown underneath it. I think I'm gonna start by putting all of the craft stuff in just to like get it out of my way, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to like figure out how and whatever. I'm gonna put the pantry stuff in. I'm already like pooped, and I feel like racing against the clock because my son is gonna wake up any moment. I know it. Okay, so all of those bins are now in here. That's pretty nice. Like, I'm actually okay with it. Okay, I don't honestly know. I think I'm gonna come in here in the kitchen area. I think I'm just gonna bring everything I need to go through in the kitchen. It's just like more open and like brighter, and start going through everything, you know, putting my cereal in the cereal bins, just doing like all of the pantry stuff now, because that's for the most part like what I'm left with. Ugh, I forgot to go sweep out the bottom. I'll do that first, and then I'm gonna bring stuff in here. This is the pile that I've created, and I don't really know how I'm gonna get all that back in there on some form. Oh gosh, guys. So it looks like my camera is dying, but Ollie's still asleep, so I don't want to like waste the time that I have to like actually be working on this. So I'm gonna go charge my battery a little bit just so it can like start doing its thing. And while I'm gone, while you literally won't be waiting but a second, but while the battery is charging, I did get all of the medicine and stuff organized. I threw a lot away because it was expired, but I'm gonna go put that, I think, underneath the bathroom sink. And then a lot of these like food items, like I always buy a couple containers of coffee every single time I go, so I always have a little extra. So I think I'm gonna start putting stuff like that back in the closet because it's just whatever, it just needs to go back in there. And then I'm gonna go through a couple of these other things while the camera charges, and then when you come back, when I come back, then we'll start like doing the food stuff and we're like putting the cereal in the cereal containers, things like that. But as of now, I think I'm just gonna get stuff kind of cleaned up. I will just see you when my camera's not dying. Oh gosh. I'm really hot. We hung out outside for a while and yeah, I'm hot now. But anyway, so back at it. I'm gonna be putting cereal in these awesome containers that my husband got me. Thank you, husband.
You're welcome.
Say hello, Ollie. Say hi. Okay, so I think we have finished about all I can finish today, and it's like crazy different. Oh my gosh. I definitely think it is a lot more organized. It's like our own little tiny mini grocery store up here, and then all of my crafts and stuff in the second half. So I am actually really proud of this and think this is gonna help me so much. And I think I'm just gonna call that a wrap. I will be putting labels on each of those bins maybe within the next couple of days. I'm not gonna worry about filming that, but I will make sure to post a complete before and after on Instagram. So if you do not follow me there, then make sure to do that. I would love to have you there as well. I have been trying to post every single day on Instagram, and I'm also always in my stories. So if you want more of like an everyday me type thing, definitely follow me there. I've included a couple videos here that I think that you might like, but that's it guys. I'll just see you in the next video. Bye.